Hello all, my name is Vaibhav Joshi. I welcome you all to another set of videos on Tosca shortcuts. In this video, we'll learn some of the shortcuts from the test case section. So let's quickly jump onto Tosca to learn more on it. Before beginning with the shortcuts, I'll inside this test case folder, I'll create one test case and I'll name it as Tosca shortcuts part 3. Inside this test case, I'll import few modules before proceeding ahead. So the first module I'm going to import is OpenURL and the second one is tbox window operation. Okay, before passing the values, I'll rename this test step first. I'll rename this open application, and for this I'll rename as close application. Okay, now I'll pass the values to it. In this URL I'll give www.google.com. okay, and inside this close application, under the caption I'll pass Google as a value, and operation I want to perform is I want to close the browser. Okay, now as you can see that inside this Tosca shortcuts part 3 I have two test steps, open application and a close application. So if you want to run your test case from scratch, you need to select this test case first and press F6. As you can see, my test case started executing and it passed. The two test steps are there, it completed successfully. Okay, now you suppose you have n number of test cases in your n number of test steps in your test case. Okay, but you want to run only a few test cases out of it, or you want to run up only a partial test case. So how you will execute it? In this example, suppose I want to execute this open application, only this open URL test step. Okay, so how I will execute it? Select this test step and press F6. So this time what will happen is it will only open the browser, it won't close it. Okay, see, this time it's only one test step has been executed, that is open application. Now if you are running your test case from scratch or from beginning if you are executing your test case, but you don't want that a particular test step should not execute. Okay, so how will you bypass that test step while running your test case from the scratch? Simple is, select this test step which you want that it should not execute while executing an entire test case. So in this case, if I don't want to execute this test step, that is open application, what I'll do is I'll select this test step and I'll press F7. It says that do you want to disable this test step? Yes. So you can see it's now disabled. Okay, now if I run this test case from scratch, what will happen? It will directly close the application. This open application test step won't come in a picture because it is in disabled state. So I've ran this test case now. Now it will close the browser. See, this time it's only executed one test step, that is close application, because open application is in disabled state. Okay, now if you want to enable the disabled test steps again, how you will do that? Just select the disabled test step and press F7. That test step would be enabled again. Now if I run this test case again, both the test steps would be executing. Yeah, so both the test steps got executed. Okay, now last time when we ran the application, if you want to see the logs of that, like how many test steps are failed and how many are passed, and if any of the test step is failed and what is the reason behind that failure. So we can, all these things we can see it. Okay, so how to see the logs of this last executed test cases? Press Ctrl B. A Scratchbook will open that will show your logs of the last run. Okay, as in this case both the test case has been passed, so that's why there is no value mentioned over here. If any of the test steps would have been failed, then a value would have been mentioned over here with the failure reason. I'll show you. I'll disable this test step again. Okay, and now as you can see my browser is not opened. Okay, now if I run this test case, then it will fail because my open application test step is failed, and I'm asking the Tosca to close the browser, but his browser is not at all opened. Okay, so now let's see what error we get. See, it says the window with caption Google was not found. Okay, so if any of the if any of the test step is failed, then you would be able to see a reason also over there, like what is the reason behind that failure. Okay, so these are some of the shortcuts we have seen in this video. There are a couple of more shortcuts to be covered in the later videos. Hope you like the video. Thank you so much.
Are you new to using Tricentis Tosca? We've got the perfect course to get you started automating your own test cases and bringing you up to speed. Automation Specialist Level 1 is a 3-day online course where you'll learn the basics of automation using Tricentis Tosca, including how to create and automate your own test cases, ensuring stability and lowering maintenance. Once you have completed the course, you will be a certified automation specialist. For more information on our core trainings and special topic trainings, visit tricentis.com/academy.